Today, I have an important message to share. It's meant for someone specific, but even if it's not for you, I hope you'll take away some wisdom and inspiration. For the person this resonates with, I truly believe this message can help you on your journey. Let's start with this: life is full of lessons. Every experience, good or bad, teaches us something important. It's up to us to take those lessons and turn them into wisdom. Sometimes, though, we get so caught up in our pain, frustration, or confusion that we forget the purpose of those experiences. But trust me, everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. Now, here's the message. This might be for someone who had a child with a partner, but after that, the relationship came to an end. I know that must have been hard. It's never easy to go through such a big change, especially when a child is involved. You might feel hurt, disappointed, or even angry about how things turned out. But I want you to understand something: this ending was not a punishment, it was a part of your growth. Sometimes we make plans for our lives without realizing that they may not align with God's plan for us. When we go ahead of God's timing or try to force things to happen our way, we can end up in situations that feel difficult or even painful. But these challenges are not meant to break us, they're meant to wake us up. They're there to teach us, guide us, and help us grow into the person we're meant to be. For the person who connects with this, I believe you're being called to start over. You're being asked to let go of what was and step into a new chapter of your life. I know that can feel overwhelming. Starting fresh is scary. It's normal to feel afraid of the unknown. You might think, I don't want to leave this relationship. What if I don't find someone else? Or maybe you're holding on to a job or situation that isn't good for you because you're scared of change. That fear is something many of us struggle with. Fear can make us hold on to things that no longer serve us. It tells us that if we let go, we might lose everything. It whispers lies like, what you have now is the best you'll ever get. Don't risk it. But that's not true. Fear is just a feeling, and it doesn't have to control your life. The truth is, when something ends, it's usually because something new and better is trying to come into your life. But you can't receive it if your hands are full of the old. Letting go creates space for the new. It's like planting a garden. You have to clear away the weeds before you can plant fresh seeds. For whoever this message is meant for, the end of your relationship is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of something new. You are being asked to step into a fresh start. This is your time to rebuild. It's your chance to rediscover who you are and what you're capable of. I know starting over isn't easy. It might feel like you're starting from scratch, but you're not. You're starting from experience. Everything you've been through has prepared you for this moment. You've learned so much, even from the pain and the heartbreak. Those lessons will guide you as you move forward. It's also important to understand that you're not alone in this journey. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your angels are with you every step of the way. They're here to support you, to guide you, and to help you grow. Sometimes they may give you tough love, but it's always for your highest good. They want you to succeed. For some of you, this ending may have been the wake up call you needed. It might have forced you to take a closer look at yourself and your life. You may be starting to see things differently now. Maybe you're beginning to realize that you were holding on to a relationship or a situation that wasn't truly aligned with who you are. That's okay. Awareness is the first step to change. As you move forward, remember this: it's okay to feel scared, it's okay to feel unsure. But don't let those feelings stop you. Fear is natural, but courage is moving forward despite the fear. Trust that you're being guided towards something better. Trust that you have the strength to rebuild your life. This journey is about more than just starting over, it's about awakening to who you truly are. You're stepping into your power, you're discovering your purpose, you're learning to see yourself not as a reflection of your past, but as the amazing, capable person you are today. I want to leave you with a few reminders. Let go of fear. Fear is a liar. It will try to convince you to stay where you are, but don't listen. You are stronger than your fear. Be patient with yourself. Healing and growth take time. Don't rush the process. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. Focus on your future. What's ahead of you is so much greater than what's behind you. Keep your eyes on the possibilities and the opportunities waiting for you. Trust the process. Everything happens for a reason. Even when things don't make sense, trust that they're leading you to where you're meant to be. Remember your worth. You are deserving of love, happiness, and success. Don't settle for less than you deserve. To whoever this message resonates with, I want you to know that you're not alone. You're being guided, supported, and loved more than you realize. The end of that relationship is not the end of you. It's the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. Embrace it, trust yourself, and believe that the best is yet to come. Sometimes life takes us in directions we don't expect. Right now, you are being asked to step into a new chapter of your life, one where you're on your own. This might feel overwhelming, lonely, or even unfair, but there is a purpose behind this. God or the universe has guided you to this place because it's necessary for your growth, your healing, and your future. You are in a connection, a relationship that likely felt important and deeply meaningful. Maybe it was with a partner you thought you'd spend your life with, someone you trusted and relied on. However, over time, it became clear that staying in that connection wasn't helping you. It might have even been holding you back from becoming the person you are meant to be. Sometimes relationships end not because of failure, but because they've served their purpose. This doesn't make the ending any easier, but it helps us see that there's a reason behind it. Perhaps in that relationship, you became so focused on fulfilling your responsibilities, like being a parent, a provider, or a caregiver, that you forgot about your own needs. You might have poured so much of yourself into others that you began to lose touch with who you are. Ending that relationship doesn't mean you failed. Instead, it's a chance to start again, this time with a focus on yourself and your path. It's like being given a blank slate to rewrite your story. But this time, you're being asked to build your foundation on your own terms and with God's guidance. Finding strength in being alone. Being alone can be hard, especially when you're used to sharing your life with someone else, but there is strength in solitude. This is your time to rediscover who you are and what you truly want. It's a chance to reflect on the lessons you've learned, to heal from past wounds, and to grow into the person you're meant to be. Think of this time as a gift. You no longer have to worry about meeting someone else's expectations or sacrificing your needs to make others happy. You can focus entirely on yourself, your dreams, your goals, and your well being. This doesn't mean shutting others out, but it does mean prioritizing your own growth and happiness. Building a new foundation. You're being asked to make your bed, which is another way of saying you're being given the chance to create a new foundation for your life. This time, build something that truly feels right for you. Let go of old patterns, habits, or beliefs that no longer serve you. When you create this new foundation, make it a place of comfort and peace. Imagine building a life where you feel truly at home, safe, loved, and supported. This is your opportunity to create a life that is free from blame or regret. Don't look back and say, this person made my life difficult, or that person was the reason I struggled. Instead, take ownership of your life and choices. Start by setting clear intentions for what you want your future to look like. Ask yourself, what brings me joy? What kind of life do I want to create? What steps can I take to move closer to my goals? Take small steps each day to align your actions with your vision. Over time, you'll see how much progress you've made and how much stronger you've become. The role of the past. If you share a child with someone from your past, that child might represent something deeper, a gift or a symbol of peace. Sometimes our ancestors or spiritual guides use certain events to help us heal or grow. Your child might be a way of making peace with old wounds, not just for you, but for your family's lineage. This doesn't mean the relationship itself was meant to last forever, but it does mean that something good came out of it. Your child is a reminder of love, hope, and new beginnings. Cherish that blessing and let it motivate you to create a better future for both of you. Letting go of the past. It's natural to hold on to pain or resentment when things don't go as planned. You might feel angry, hurt, or betrayed by how things ended, but holding on to those feelings only weighs you down. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or pretending everything was okay. It means releasing the power the past has over you. Forgiveness is a big part of this process. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you condone their actions or let them back into your life. It means you're choosing peace over anger, freedom over bitterness. Forgive them for your own sake so you can move forward without carrying the heavy burden of resentment. Trusting the journey. Life doesn't always make sense in the moment. You might wonder why certain things happened or why you had to go through certain challenges. But trust that in time, everything will become clear. The truth has a way of revealing itself, and the lessons you're learning now will make sense as you move forward. For now, focus on what you can control, take things one step at a time, and trust that you're being guided towards something better. Remember, every ending is also a new beginning. This chapter of your life might feel uncertain, but it's leading you to a place of growth, peace, and purpose. Leaning on faith. Through this journey, lean on your faith. Whether you believe in God, the universe, or a higher power, trust that you're not alone. You're being guided and supported, even when it feels like you're walking through darkness. Pray, meditate, or simply spend time reflecting on your connection to something greater than yourself. Let that faith give you strength and courage as you navigate this new chapter. You don't have to have all the answers right now. Trust that with time, everything will fall into place. A new beginning. This is your time to rebuild your life in a way that feels authentic and fulfilling. Take this opportunity to focus on yourself, your dreams, and your purpose. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Let go of anything or anyone that no longer aligns with the life you're building. Remember, this isn't the end of your story, it's a new beginning. You've been given a fresh start, and with that comes endless possibilities. Embrace the journey ahead and trust that brighter days are coming.